And I am live, I hope. Um, I'll wait till he gets here to see. I have not tried this out. No, no, it's not coming through here. Is the sound okay, Mary? Hello, by the way. I don't even know if I have my headphones on the computer. It's showing. Hello, Chris. Chris's gigs. Is the audio coming through? Thumbs up or thumbs down or that? It looks pixelated. I probably need to reset the settings in the camera. But hello, pork chop. What is that? Hmm. Oh, it's my blanket. Oh, I was like, what is that? Audio sounds great. Okay, good deal. It looks fuzzy, but I haven't changed the settings. Right here was the culprit. Kind of blurry. That is a SSD hard drive. I was editing a video the other day and I get the pop up. It says splat bug. And I thought it might have been part of the software that I used to edit with, but according to the computer guy, it's part of Windows. So the whole system crashed and I could not do anything, get it back up and going. Wound up taking it to a computer store, and that's what was wrong. Is the hard drive. So now there's a new one in there, and it's quieter. Even when I'm editing, sometimes you overload a computer and the fans kick up because you're getting using more memory and whatnot, and it starts heating up. But anyway, it's quiet now. So anyway, I just got in a moment ago, and I really wasn't going to go live. That's why I didn't go live last night, and I haven't been getting any videos out as far as reviews. So I've been MIA. Y'all didn't know it, but I was MIA. But which did make me think about something. Um, luckily, I had my laptop, so I was able to finish doing the. I just did a rototiller review, and luckily I had the laptop, and I was able to continue on. But it made me think about um, gig work and doing the Amazon reviews and stuff. The I know not everybody has an extra car, but hopefully, if your vehicle goes down, you do have an extra car or know of somebody that has a car that you can use to continue on. And, because to me, with the Amazon now, it's kind of like doing gig work. Your vehicle is your tool. My computer is my tool. I mean, without this computer, I'm a fish out of water. I'm shut down. So I guess it's a good thing. That'd be a good video for somebody to do, talking about stuff that make sure you got a backup plan. But anyway, yes, we did. We have looking for you. Oh, you did. Oh, well, good. Okay, my little Rose is still on here. Speaking of my little Rose, it was my youngest granddaughter that gave me this, and tomorrow is her birthday. We're getting another backup computer. Well, no, I've got my laptop, which it works. It just works really slow, and you know, that's a 17-inch laptop, which all the time I'd always used and stuff. I thought it was big screen compared to like a 15-inch and stuff. But I tell you what, when you get used to using these big monitors, that is like watching a 20-inch TV when you're used to watching a 55-inch screen. It It's big, a lot of difference. But I did hook up my one monitor to it, so I was able to use that monitor, and it works. It just works slower. You have to render the files and to edit them, and so it like doubles the time that it takes to edit. It's Wendy's birthday next week. Oh, really? February 13th. Oh, my mom had texted me earlier and asking me if I was going to go live. Now she knows. We have to hide all the illegal stuff and everything and set up Mac Prima proper. Now mom's coming around. I'm joking. She I ain't got nothing to hide. I got a bottle of whiskey that I've had for about 3 years, and about this much is missing out of it. Which I guess if they do all that, Canada cuts us off on stuff that whiskey that I do like that I've drank so much of. Being sarcastic, at 40 Creek, that was on the list of alcohol from Canada. I didn't know it was made in Canada. Probably best delete the message before it gets that info. It takes forever to edit here. I have really bad Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is good, but got a 2 gig connection, so I like it. I really kind of think a 2 gig connection is overkill because I wanted it because I thought it could double the speed on uploading videos. But then it's started kind of sinking in. Wherever you're uploading a video to has to be able to download as fast as you're uploading, or you're just like beating a dead horse. I mean, you can't pour a 5-gallon bucket worth of water into a 1-gallon bucket. You can, but it's just going to go everywhere. And it's not going to. Hope that makes sense. Kind of a weird analogy there, but if their servers can't download as fast as you can upload, then what's the point? And I really haven't noticed when I'm uploading to Amazon and to YouTube that it really goes faster. When you're uploading on Amazon, it's got a little wheel and a status wheel, and it's really not moving any faster on a 2 gig connection than it was a 1 gig connection. So I don't know if they're set up. You would think they would be set up for 5 or 10 gigs, but I don't know. I just don't notice much difference. But anyway, we are back up and running and running quieter. There's no maybe that wasn't working right for quite a while because it was a lot louder than what it is now. So maybe it was kind of straining using that. That it's hard to believe is a terabyte of information. That little thing will hold that. It just amazes me. Anyhow, that is the way it is now. And I've actually not been doing many reviews because I haven't got anything in. China had their New Year's, and most of the agents and sellers have been out of pocket. I had 3 of them last night emailing me, so they're back up and going. Nothing exciting really coming in. Some more wireless HDMI things and a solar panel cable, which I'm going to try to see. I have an MPP for solar to hook it up to a battery, but I have that. Mom says only one watching. Mom says, found you on the big screen. She's watching me on the TV. Says only one watching. Well, there's more watching because I see people on there. Hey, Steve, how are you? I was wanting to get on earlier, but I just got home 15 minutes ago, and I wasn't going to go live, but I was kind of wanting to test everything out and make sure it was working. I had a little crash on the computer, so I've been down for a few days as far as this computer goes. So what I was talking about earlier is luckily I had a backup for my laptop. Runs a lot slower, but that was something else I was going to say. As far as having a backup, even if you got an old car that a rust bucket, as we used to call them, it's backup. So if you're doing gig apps, I highly, highly, highly suggest some kind of backup plan. I know some people will go rent a car, and you can rent a car for what, about $60 a day, and you can still make money, but that cuts into a lot of profit. If you could buy you an old beater car, or if you've got a family member or somebody that's got a car or something. But then if you're into and doing Amazon reviews or whatever, have a backup computer or something, because you lose your car in the gig work, if you lose your computer in the review business or whatever, if you're YouTubing, um, you're out of business. Brennan, you should call me over weekend. Snow, snow, snow. Oh, well, I'm going to Bowie Saturday to the flea market. Then I am going to be free after that. I'm using my brother-in-law's truck at present. Once I figure out, well, see, you have a, and then, I'm not saying that somebody has to have an extra car, but have somebody that you can borrow their car for a day or two until you can get yours going again, or however long. Okay, I'll do it because I don't plan. I don't know. Are y'all plan on watching the Super Bowl? I know Mom can't answer, but I can answer for my mother because she is going to be glued to that TV. She is more of a football fanatic than I am. I don't I, honestly. I don't even know who's playing. I have no clue. I missed you. Uh, Sunny Chronicles. I didn't see you pop in. Sunny, hello. I just looked up there. Next thing, where I just saw you, and I was looking at see. But anyway, it's Saturday where we're going. It's supposed to be about 15 degrees warmer than what it is here, and it's not that far. The Chiefs are playing. They're going to win for Wendy's birthday. Okay. That's Kansas City, Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, it's supposed to be because the flea market technically is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but Saturday is supposed to be like 70. Supposed to be like 73, and it's supposed to be like 58 or 56 here, or in the 60s. I can't remember. Anyway, it's going to be warmer there than here. And but Sunday it's only like 42 degrees or something. So I'm not. We're not going to go back Sunday. It'd just be a waste of time. Oh, it's backwards. Weird. The camera is backwards. Why? Anyway, Mom says I'll be wearing my Patrick Mahomes T-shirt. LOL. But so not to y'all, but to me it is because that said that keeps smiling is backwards. I didn't even notice it until I was trying to show my mistake. That's weird. So when I point to the right, it's really to the right. That makes it easier, but everything is spelt backwards like a mirrored. I can change. I don't know. I ain't messing with it right now. It's not okay. As long as it's not backwards to y'all. I hadn't even really. That's why I couldn't figure out what that was a while ago. I'm like, it should be over here. My recliner's over here. If anybody wants to buy a recliner, there's one for sale right there. $200. But you have to pick it up. It won't fit in my car. It's electric too. Presley just lost his. Uh, yeah, I don't watch Super Bowl either. I used to a long time ago, but really, when I started working in the grocery store and working on Sundays and stuff, and a lot of my jobs I worked Sundays, I just kind of lost interest because you can't have a conversation about different teams and players and stuff if you can't watch the games and know what's going on, and then you're out of the loop. And I just never really got back into it. And now, if I've got something else to do, I'm not going to change my plans because of a football game. I did read something earlier though on my news break, and the NFL is apologizing already for the halftime show. I thought that was kind of strange, but the person or persons, this is, I was going to reset. Oh, NFL issued apology for Super Bowl halftime show decision. They're having, it was two people on here I never even heard of. I'm not into it. Kendrick Lamar and SZA will perform the Super Bowl on Sunday. I don't even know who that is. Never heard of them. It's pretty bad when their NFL's already apologizing for it. So they must not be anticipating it being a very good halftime show. My kitty just got neutered making a joke because Ray. Everybody's camera's backwards. I don't watch a lot of TikTok, but it amazes me at some of the big TikTokers that are on there, and they don't can. I don't know why you can't. Maybe I would have thought there would be a setting in the when you're making TikTok videos that you can mirror it, and I don't understand why they don't do it because everything they'll be showing a product or whatever, and it's all backwards. I mean, and they're going to consider themselves content creators. Plan to do food delivery before the game. The bars on Spark are way down for Sunday, but I know that's not always true. I plan on working. So Sundays is our big day on Spark here, and I plan on doing it. And I'm kind of hoping a lot of people do a lot of express orders, so we'll get some shopping orders. I'll look at that camera later. Anyway, you may want to take a guess at what it costs to get this replaced. Ooh, $258. It might be a brilliant advertising move because people are going to watch the halftime to see what they're apologizing for. That's true. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah. That was the. Of course, y'all said it wasn't backwards to y'all. Oh, that's. Come on. I wonder if it would work better if I turned that off. There we go. That's what the headline is on that story. on the mirror. Yeah. I figured it would be. I'm not on TikTok, and I highly suggest anybody that is a TikTok creator, you might want to jump over to YouTube and Instagram and X and stuff like that because not looking too good. Yeah, Sundays is the best day to make money here. That's for sure. I will be out. And then I think we had a chance of snow Monday evening or Tuesday evening. I don't I don't foresee me getting out. Um, well, I thought now it's just showing rain. 66 for a high Saturday, Sunday 47, Monday 42, Tuesday 39. I guess that snow Steve was talking about is going to be heading our way. 18 degrees for a low Wednesday. Makes me, if y'all notice, I have a short sleeve shirt on. If you've been keeping up with the saga on the electric bill, but I talked to the landlord and he said, don't be cold. He said, turn it on, and if it's crazy high, I'll help you with it until I can figure something out, is what he'd said. So good. Can't ask for a better landlord than that. My guess working in the industry is the show was supposed to use lots of pyrotechnics, and after the attack in the French Quarter, and this will be there probably trim back what can be used. Oh, okay, that might be it. Well, I was going to say I don't know who the two singers were. I thought, are they that bad? Yeah, I don't know, man. I would have if you could have put Jason Aldean on there or Three Doors Down. If you're going country, Jason Aldean. If you're going to go rock, Three Doors Down or somebody like that. But I don't know what I'm assuming these people are singing like rap type music, or I don't know. R&B is not even R&B anymore. So yeah, you may be right on that, Steve. I hadn't thought about that. I do not watch the news in any way, shape, or form, so I don't know what's going on. I get news breaks. I don't watch the news. I just get news breaks on my phone. Most of them, I just swipe them because I don't care nothing about reading them. Oh, great, because the orange book being there is going to be stop the fireworks, etc. And does he really need to go to spoil it for everyone? Oh yeah, I did. He was supposed to be the first. Uh, what did that newspaper say? What did they call it? The first president to be at a Super Bowl that was actively being a president, not former or past, whatever. Um, but they shouldn't have said anything about it and just went. Just keep it under the table and just go. And they've blown it all up now. They're not wanting to let much power happen with Trump at the game. I didn't think about that, but yeah, that could be it. I made a list of who subscribes to private search. Trolls can't follow me. Hmm. Well, has two assassination attempts on him, or what is it, three? But the New Orleans had the Tularosa attack just weeks ago. Yeah, that was pretty bad there. Yeah, I guess that what went driving through. What they drove down Bourbon Street, didn't they? Run over a bunch of people. That's messed up. People are crazy. Heard nothing about it, even from the who lives near there. What I do have the heater on, but I got it turned way down, and it's kind of getting cool. So I'll turn that on. Hopefully, it's not loud on through the mic. It shouldn't pick it up at all. FBI's mass struck along to that game is going to be a crazy scene. Yeah, they should have just not said anything about it. My personal thoughts. An attack. There are too much of this stuff about putting innocent lives at risk or worse. Yeah, that's why I say they shouldn't say anything about it and just go. You know, you have big famous people attending little venues and stuff. They don't announce it. I don't know if y'all are Blake Shelton fans or not, but Blake Shelton he does different events and stuff at venues all around Tishomingo and Southern Oklahoma. Never says nothing about it. He just shows up. You know. Yeah, he should have just attended and just blended in with the crowd with 20 black suit, men in black around him. But they could have snuck him in there right on up into the box office or the you know what I'm saying, up into the special seating. Thought he was Brian FBI, but I'm surprised he even care about him. He's thinning them out, and I'm all for it. And the Democrats are having a conniption over it because he's getting rid of some funding that doesn't need to be funded and some organizations that doesn't need to be. We got no business in it. But he's going to do a few things that even people who really like Trump are not going to like. He's doing a couple of things that I don't really like, but I know for me it's not good. But for the overall country, in the long run, I think it will be good. I'm talking about the tariffs as well. That those may affect me and what I do, but I know for the good of America, it may be the best thing. Can't just think about myself. Oh, I bet that someone will go inside and try to take him, take a hit on. I don't know. Yeah. Some of that funding is ridiculous. Hello, Ellen. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Keeps getting cold and staying cold. We're going to all have to pile up and go see Ellen. It's got to be warm out there. 264 out of 10,000 employees of the USAID will have the opportunity to keep their jobs. Bye bye to the rest. That's globally. Sounds good to me. And howdy, Tim. Something that might interest you. My computer crashed. There's the culprit. But it's better now. $258 later. Cold and windy there. Wow. Well, I mean, I guess it does get cold in the desert, but it is. That's what it is. I asked him if he could put it back in there for like a secondary. He said that there was only a little bit on it that would you could use, and he said it'll run slow, but the oh, I knew what I was going to say. Anyway, the majority of it's no good. And it shut that computer down, and it wouldn't boot into Windows, couldn't boot it in safe mode, couldn't boot it in nothing. And he thought he called me and said, I think it might be a software problem, but do you have anything on there that I need you to, I was going to let you know before I reset it. I said, just reset it. There ain't nothing on it because I've got external hard drives that I save stuff on. And then he called back and he said, they can't even get it to boot, to reset it. So anyway, turned out to be the hard drive. Sectors. Yeah, bad sectors. 29 here. Showing 40 here. Feels like 38. Oh, feels like 33. If it's below 65, it's cold. What's happening over at the DoorDash corporate headquarters this week? Brandon, there is going to be a meetup here in Vegas May 5th and 7th. Really? I'd love to go. I think my mom would too, because my son lives fairly close to there. St. George, Utah. I think it seems like I remember somebody, him or mom or somebody saying it's like 150 miles or 100 miles or something. Includes you too, Stephen. He called you out. 83 was here. Maybe we ought to go all down to Florida. I won't go to Vegas. Just something I decided back in the early 90s. I've been one time, and I honestly want to go back. But the one time that I went, I had just started into that lifestyle of the blinking machines. And I spent all my time in the casinos, and I didn't go look at other things. I watched the pirate show, and of course the water at what is that, at Caesars or wherever that's at. But there's so many other things to see that I would like to go back and see. Some different shows and Red Rock Canyon and just different things. So if I ever go back, I ain't saying that I wouldn't go into the casino and lose $20 or $30, but I would like to go back and see some different things. I wanted to go to the meetup in Kansas City, but with all the going on with some fools in the community at present, I'm sure I'll go through. I'm not sure I'll go through with it. Yeah, it sounded like you had a lot of things going on over there the other night, and I had things I had to get done, and I just, I bowed out. I had things I had to do. They need, best DoorDash ambassador of all time, bro. You did well. They can't afford to go to a meetups, Ray. They do their dirty work at home behind a screen hidden. I would rather see gig meetup in Nashville. May 5th and 7th to Living with Ellen. It's a 3 days. That is a tough time of the year for me, but I'll try. I think that is around over Mother's Day. Oh, is it? There's more to see than casinos, although that's cool too. Yeah, well, that's all I saw was inside of casinos, pretty much. But that would, if I ever went back, that will be different because I live 5 minutes from a casino now, and I used to drive 30 to 40 minutes to get to the casino, and now I live 5 minutes from the casino, and I have not been there. And you can see the I hate the one casino because when it opened, we went to it and it's a lousy casino. But I can see the lights when I turn on the exit off the highway, and it's not calling my name. I have no desire to go. I'd like to go, but it's no like, oh, I really want to go. I can take it or leave it. I don't care. And I got more things to do with my money than go drop them in a machine right now. Maybe when some things get paid off, we'll see. But I don't want to. I don't want to get back into that because that is definitely habit forming. No doubt about it. Wait a minute. Nashville two-person gig meetup. Done that before Steve. Mother's Day. He's actually the guy that got me to start gig work, but did not follow his DoorDash footprints. Oh, somebody. Oh, wow. Somebody moved completely to do DoorDash. Huh. Yeah, every year it was my birthday, my mom's anniversary, and Mother's Day, all within a week. We have casinos in St. Louis. Yeah, I've been to the one in St. I didn't. I tried to talk Emily into going, but she didn't want to go. When me and my mom and kids and sister and aunt and uncle, we all took a family trip, and I went to the one. I just remember. I don't even remember the name of it. Riverboat Casino or something. I don't remember, but it was pretty cool. They had they had it all painted up in the ceiling and everything. That was probably the second casino I've ever been. I went to Ohio, and I guess maybe we went over to Pennsylvania, wherever it was legal back then, because we had to drive a little bit and went to a little casino. And that's the first casino I ever went to. Second one was the one in St. Louis. And it was downhill from there for years. Although I did make a lot of money there for a while. Ain't lying about that. But I lost more than I made overall. That's why people ask me, they go, what do you do when you win a jackpot? Do you just save that money? I said, your best bet, go buy diamond rings, go buy guns, buy something, because if you keep going to the casino, you're going to need that stuff to sell because you're going to go broke. If you win a $4,200 jackpot, go spend $3,000 on something. Buy guns, jewelry, something. You can take the rest of it and go back out there if you want to, but invest it in something because you're going to need it to sell or to pawn, whatever, because it will come back around and you'll start losing. You will never get ahead. Oh, hello, Rodney. Didn't even see you sneaking in. I'm rambling about casinos. I'm glad I don't have to do gig work anymore. Heard my area suck. I'm still in a Spark, but not near what I used to. He's back in laborers union doing highway work again now. Where are you located, Rodney? I stopped going to casinos years ago, like 2017. Santa Clarita. Clarice. Well, it's my bedtime. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sonny. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good night and a better tomorrow. I need to do a video on one of the casinos here. It's great there for various artwork in there. There's a casino up in, I think it's at Lawton, Oklahoma. But that one and the big one over in Thackerville, that's probably supposed to be one of the biggest casinos in the United States. But they have a lot of concerts there, and that's supposed to be kind of cool about them. But I don't know how much tickets are to them. I had a friend who owned a casino here in Kansas, and it ended his life over it. Lou from Long Island Dasher Experience is a huge poker. Yeah, I remember. I've watched some of his, and I remember hearing him talking about it. The ratio is 90%, and he plays with others' money and takes a huge cut of winnings. Well, that's cool. I never got into the poker. I tried playing blackjack over here, and there's a system, and if you don't play according to what everybody else wants you to play, they all give you this dirty look like they're going to cut your throat. It ain't like playing at home with mom and dad. Them people are serious, and I was playing to win. I wasn't playing for against the house. I was playing for me. So I'd rather just drop 20 on the slot machine and push the button and hope for the best. And there is a little strategy to that, but it's not 100%. Yeah, the dark side is casinos. Yeah. Marco Nova Dasher is a big poker. Yeah. It's probably a good thing that I'm not, because I can be an addictive type person as far as getting into things and going full on. I've gotten better over the years, but like when my dad started riding bikes, I had to have the pedals, I had to have the shoes, I had to have the seat, I had to have the components for the bike, and I wanted it all then. I didn't want to do it a little bit at a time. I've gotten better over the years, but I'm addictive. I mean, if I get into something, I'm gung ho, but I've gotten better. Um, oh, we met Peter Frampton at the casino near here several years ago. I was watching a friend play. Pete comes out and sat with me. He was playing there too. That'd be cool. Most of these younger folks ain't even gonna know who Peter Frampton is. I had that album, Frampton Comes Live. I don't guess I do anymore. Actually, I don't have any albums. What albums I do have, I'm not in the possession of anymore. They're at my sister's, I guess, or she probably don't even know where they're at. So I had dinner, so I had a dinner order. I went to the restaurant and got the order, then walked down the common hallway into the high tap, and the bar was, and I was delivering to. Who made it between the age, but I only get a couple of $100 a month from Social Security. Anyway, it's going to ruin my life. The shortest delivery I've ever done. Didn't even have to do the. Oh, that's cool. I know a good number of YouTube channels in the community that play big poker, and they play in some tournaments too. It's pretty funny. Huh. Well, I know slot machines you're never going to come out on. You, they changed here. They changed when they first opened. It wasn't too good, and then they changed the chips in the computer and the slot machine. That's all a slot machine is a computer, and then you could go out there with $50, and a lot of time I normally didn't have a hard time walking out, or not walking out, but winning, 500-600 bucks, quickly off $50. Walking out with it was a lot different, but I walked out with $10,000, and at one time I had $19,000 on top of my closet. Don't get mad at me, Mom. I don't know if I ever told you that one, but you know now if you did. But we had, I guess it was my dad's cousins They lived in Vegas, and they. I remember hearing Mom and Dad talk about how Rory would go through money. But now that I've experienced that, I understand it. You can blow through $1,000 and not even think about it. Eddie, a buddy of mine, we used to go out there and he'd say, "Brother, I'm running low," and I'd give him $300-400. Just hand it to him. Say, "Well, if you win, give it back. And if you don't, then maybe we'll get it next time." We'd swap money back and forth. But you could win then. And then they changed the computer chips and it got to where you couldn't hardly win. And then you're chasing the money then. That's the whole deal, is chasing it. And you're not going to catch it when you start chasing it. But that was a lifetime ago, and I don't care anything about it anymore. I'd still like to go, but ain't a big deal. Pete is near where I grew up in England. Huh? Yeah, he married. Who did he married? Some actress or something, and then they split up. I can't remember who it was. Nolan is another huge poker player. He even told me, and Lou beats him. Anytime they end up at the same virtual table. Martha said same thing. If Lou is on the table there. Oh man. Lou's probably, I guess he's one of them gifted ones that can do it. They used video slot type machines in several bars I worked. We could set the payout percent. Yeah. And if you know somebody, they're not supposed to do it, but if you know the waitresses and stuff at the casino, or one of the techs at the casino, they can not tell you which machine is going to hit, but they can tell you the odds are much higher on certain machines because they're there every night and they have to pay out X amount, and they notice which ones, if they're paying attention, they notice which ones have been paying out, which ones hadn't. So that means they're coming up to pay out, but it may pay out that night or the next night, but it's coming up. I had a girl tell me one time, "You need to go play that machine right over there." She told me and Eddie that. And nah, we're going to go to the back. We went to the back, walked back up there, and somebody had jackpotted it. So didn't listen to her. That was aggravating. I like to go into the casino because I'm not a bar goer, never have been. And it's nice to be able to go somewhere and hear all the sounds, the action going on and everything, and nobody bothers you. That's what I liked about it. You can sit down on a machine, nobody bothers you, nobody tries to jack with you or nothing. Just own the world. And it doesn't matter if it's a young girl or an older lady or whatever. Are you doing any good? It's just general conversation. There is no pick up things going on and all that. That's why I liked it, because you can go there and nobody messing with you. Most I ever wanted was 10,000 on a plane delay in Vegas. They took us back to the hotel and gave us vouchers. The most you ever won, you mean? Most everyone was 12. One time was 12,500. It was a $5 machine, and I betting 5 a spin. That made it 15. Hit all 3 lucky duck or money bags. It was Mr. Moneybags. Hit all 3 of them. But I've won a few 10,000 ones on the Lucky Duck and Star Spangled Banner. Anyway, they're VGT machines. They're not the. That's all I play is BGT. The other ones cost you too much. The nickel machines that cost you $15 when you bet all the lines. I won 10 on a non-progressive slot. What gets me is some of the people that I used to talk to out here. Oh yeah, I haven't taken my taxes out. I said, no, do not ever have them take your taxes out. You know, that's in Oklahoma. Vegas might be different how it works, but on your income tax, when you get ready to do your income tax, there's a section that's game winnings and losses. You can claim all of your winnings as a loss, but you can't claim more than that. If you won $100,000 in jackpots, you can take $100,000 in the loss, but you can't take more. But you can take up to your winnings, and it zeroes out. And some people just, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Yep, you sure can. It's in there, and it tells you can. Just some people don't pay attention to it. I used to go to the casino in London with a few of the car dealers. I've not been into gambling, but interesting to watch them and do whatever. Wendy and I, it's been penny slots played all night. Yeah. Yeah, don't let them take the taxes out. We've got one casino here. It's the Kiowa Casino. There, well, I haven't been in quite a while. I'm not a big fan of that casino, but you could walk in there with $100 and you could play for a long time because it'll let you win a little bit and it'll take you down a little and it'll let you win. You never win nothing big. Only a couple of times I won big there. With the rest of it, but it lets you play. The Comanche, you can walk in there and $100 and be done in 5 minutes, or you can win big. You're either in or you're out. The Kiowa, you can play for a while. You're not most of the time you're not going to win, but you can play for a while for entertainment. And that's my whole thing now. Is at one time I would go out there trying to win enough to pay the water bill or electric bill or whatever, but hard lessons learned. Part of growing up. I was grown, but I've learned the more that the older you get does not mean you're grown up. I'm learning that the older I get. You still do silly things, and some things are probably not the best of things, but we're all children in God's eyes, that's for sure. Oh, 10:30. Wow. I've been rattling away. I got nothing to review. That's cool. I had a tool bag that I keep debating on whether I want to keep it or if I want to take it and sell it. So I'm going to take it and try to sell it. And if it don't sell, then I'm going to keep it. Because I've got tools. I've got a screwdriver over here because where I've been working on the computer. And then I've got screwdrivers in a drawer. I got tools out in the shed. They're scattered everywhere. But you don't use those tools out in the shed in the house all the time. But you get hammers, screwdrivers, pliers, channel locks, and that would be perfect for that little tool bag. Anyway, it feels weird when I come home now because I'm used to seeing boxes on the front porch. I'm like, oh, more to do, and I ain't got done yet. But it's been a kind of a nice break, honestly, because it was like it can get to you. I think I did a video on that one time about just getting overwhelmed, and it's been kind of nice to just chill. I even watched unfortunately, all of Tulsa King. If y'all haven't watched that, if you like Sylvester Stallone, that's a good little series to watch. But it's only like 2 seasons, and that is pretty cool. Well, that's that. I mentioned. I think it was before he got here. I said a lot of things he's doing. I like, and for the good of America, I think the tariffs will be good. But for the good of me personally, I'm not so sure because if they increase the imports, and it's not going to be on everything, it's only going to be on certain things, but that could make the sellers want to send less to be reviewed because it's going to cost them more to send it to the states to sell it. So that could affect me. And right now, and this is national, it was on the news break I had pop up the other day. The United States Postal Service is no longer going to be delivering packages that are imported from Hong Kong and overseas. UPS and stuff probably still will, but anything, the mail lady here told me the other day, well, in a couple of weeks, because I asked her, there was a heavy box, and she said, no, I didn't deliver that one. She goes, 70 pounds or less, the Postal Service will deliver, 70 pounds or more, FedEx or UPS. But anyway, the Postal Service is supposed to quit delivering packages that are brought in from overseas. I don't know that. I have not seen it, but if the tariffs go in to affect the Canadian one and the Mexico one, really not going to have any effect, but China will. All of Asia, whether it's China, Korea, Vietnam, because a lot of this stuff comes from over there. And you know as well as I do, computers are going to go up. So if y'all are wanting to get a computer, you better get it right now if all this goes through. But it could. I think the tariffs are going to could possibly affect Amazon, and if it affects Amazon, it affects me. We'll see. No, wait a minute. I thought. Oh, there's Alex. I think I thought I saw Alex. How you doing, Alex? They have U.S. warehouses. Yeah, but some of the stuff that I have gotten to do reviews on came straight from China because they would say, "We'll send that to you," and usually it's 2 or 3 days. And I've checked with them. They said, "Well, we're sending it from here," and that takes 2 to 3 weeks. And there was a couple of things that took 2 months to get. So, watched your Coles video last night. It may affect Amazon in a very positive. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to wait and see. Overall, that's what I say. For the good of America as a whole, I think all this is a good idea. But for individuals like myself, I don't know. But I've still got Spark. You know, you got to have multiple sources of income because if Amazon slows down, I still got the YouTube channel, and I've got lots of stuff in this house that I could do reviews on. It's not like I'm don't have anything to review. I've got stuff that I can do, and a lot of the reviewers on Amazon, that's what they do. They review their own stuff. But there's some Amazon reviewers that buy stuff to do reviews on, and I don't know that that's too profitable. Can't hoping that you get enough commissions to cover your cost, which depends on what it is. I'm not. That's getting hot now. Up that down to 60. Was just looking through my notes and found an entire script and why people should tip $5 minimum on DoorDash, should film it and start on internet. Everybody should tip $5, at least $5. Spark, DoorDash, Uber, Grubhub, everything. And I don't know if it's just me or from what I've seen and what I'm watching, and what my experience is, ever since all these apps started charging the customer more, the tips went down. I can't really blame the customer though, but no, so I wanted to do a follow up for forever, keeping seeing offers, but either can't swing the time or I can make more doing other things. I do proxy picks every day, Alex. Every Coles is different to do. In fact, I haven't seen a proxy fix pop up at all. Oh, in quite a while. I'm assuming I still got it turned on. Proxy fix. Welcome to crowdsource. Log in. I guess I was logged out. No wonder I ain't seen nothing. I'm not gonna do it right now though. I did while I was sitting at Walmart today waiting on a Spark order. I tried to turn Grubhub on, and apparently after 3 months you become deactivated from Grubhub. So I'm being reviewed now to see if I can get back on Grubhub. Not like I'm going to do it, but I like to have those apps in my back pocket just in case, because I don't want to limit myself, and nobody should limit themselves. Have as many things as you can just in case. Only do proxy picks now. Uh, I get that one, but you do a lot of proxy picks, so also delivering that. Just randomly invited me to Elite Tier, hoping to see some big offers too. Oh, that's cool. Wonderful. Yeah, that's getting cold without that heater. You know what? I'm not going to turn that on. I got something. Y'all, hang on just a second. There we go. I need to see what. Um, oh, I'm having to open up YouTube so I can get that. I wonder if that can, or is it just. Now I got it opened up. I can look at it later. I think somebody. I don't know if you ever. Somebody made a comment on your video. Or not. You may have answered them. I try to use all the apps at least once a month. I didn't even think about Grubhub. Grubhub would just quit sending me any decent offers, so I just quit doing it. I kind of forgot, and then I was just sitting there today, and I thought, turn Grubhub on. Maybe I can get an order. You know, they wouldn't let me take a picture of my license and submit all that. So we'll see if I can get on there. And I looked at DoorDash, and I looked all through the week. There was one slot open Tuesday, 6:30 to 7, and that was it. That was the only one and the only day that it had anything where you could schedule. If you get on DoorDash here, it's just luck of the draw. They said it's low volume market, so I don't have to keep up with 20 deliveries a month. on that car, I haven't seen anything worth knowing. It's to a preferred driver first and then an elite was invite only. Never preferred driver test. And so I don't know what happened. It was very hard. Jamira, I had never heard of it. I didn't realize how long I'd been on the gig apps until I tried to remember my password on Grubhub. 2019, I think I'd been doing it now. No, 2020, 2020. I know there's drivers out there with 2,000 deliveries and still can't get the lead back. Oh, I'm gonna open that one up, Ellen, and see what that one is. Be part of an exciting growth story. 21. Oh, that's current opening. What is this? San Antonio, New York, Seattle, Tampa, Washington, San Diego, Dallas. We're getting closer. Austin getting further. Hmm. There's a lot of apps out there. Not well across the country, not necessarily where I live, 'cause we don't have that. We don't have what's the one that delivers to Target? Uh, I can't remember now. We don't have Amazon Flex, but we may have that in about 2 years. They're building a warehouse here. Have y'all noticed any differences in your, orders? Or, I'm trying to say this without saying anything badly, but with the thinning of drivers, have y'all noticed anything? I haven't, but I only go to the one Walmart here, and but the Walmart I go to deliver from never really had a big issue. The Walmart in town did, but I have noticed that a lot of the orders that are coming out that are like 7 and 9 month orders, they are not getting just like that. They're running 4, 5, 6 times, and they keep going up and up, then somebody will take them. So, that has been a big change. This shows no results for Wichita Falls, Texas. Or maybe you're supposed to put the state in too. Wichita Falls, Texas. Nope, no results. Do y'all ever sell stuff on Marketplace and person ask you if something is still available? It doesn't even have a profile. I mean, you gotta view their profile on Facebook and nothing's on there. This one does. One earlier didn't have. Well, I got mutual friends with this. I'll sell them. Keep from having to take it to booty. Where did it go? Yes, it is still available at the moment. May not be come Saturday. There's a app called Food Loop that's in Texas. Oh, really? And their app don't even tell you what you're picking up. I've sold a few things on Marketplace. I wish I could sell that electric wheelchair. I am gonna. Oh, that's what I got to do tonight. I need to print a picture out because I can't. I'm not gonna haul that to big. I'm gonna take a picture and put it on poster board. I would deliver it, within 50, 60 miles, but it costs too much to ship it anywhere. That's why I haven't. I put it on Craigslist, and now I don't put nothing on Craigslist. $1,100 wheelchair. Hmm, have stuff on Marketplace. I won't deal with anyone without a problem. Well, I didn't check it until they messaged me back, says, "I have lots of plans," and then when I went and checked their profile, I never responded after that because they had asked if it was available, and I said, "Yes, it is," and offered to meet them in Walmart or wherever, and they came back with that, and that was it. Then I checked their profile, I thought, this is somebody's scamming. Yeah, those are people always say in the description to not ask if still. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've seen a few that said, "If you are seeing this, it is still available, so don't," something to that effect, which it gets aggravating. "Is it still available?" I mean, I understand asking, but if you're gonna ask, come back and say, "Well, is it still available?" "Yes, it is," and you never hear nothing after. Everything is very confusing for me. There's 2 driver apps. I don't know if it's some of the boats or something. How much is the wheelchair? The wheelchair is $1,100 on Amazon, but I had posted it for 750 on Craigslist, but if I could get 600, I'd be happy. Between us, I'd probably take 500, but if I'm gonna put 600, I think I'll put 600 on it at Bowie. Food Loop is $9.99. They'll waive the fee the first month. Yeah, only in Texas. Food Loop. Hey, Google. Is it called Food Loop? Food Loop Restaurant. Rust, Germany. Oh, Food Loop driver app. The Food Loop driver app is an app subscription-based app that connects drivers to local restaurants and customers for delivery. It is available. Oh, that was easier to see on StreamYard. The writing's bigger than. Uh, well, they created a new app and beta tester on it since last July. He sold the wagon. 300 inquiries. Wow. I'll tell you what, uh, sometimes I don't sell stuff immediately. It takes a while. It's, a week or two. The other day, well, a couple of weeks ago, I had a 10 by 10 tent gazebo thing out in the backyard. And no, 10 by 30. It was a 10 by 30. I don't know if y'all saw the review. It's a big white one that I did in my backyard. I put it on, walked here and into the living room, and I started hearing that ding, the Facebook notification from Messenger. And I'm like, "Who's messaging me?" And then I heard another one. Then I heard another one, and I walked in here, and there was like 6 messages across my screen. I mean, it was instant. I had it sold within 10 minutes. The lady said that her husband could come get it right in this minute, and if I could hold it just for a few minutes. Okay. That was I guess I should have asked more for it, but I don't want to rip nobody off, if you can order it off Amazon for the same price and you're better off doing that, you don't have to go pick it up, but I don't know. That was the fastest thing I ever sold. Yeah, I found that Food Loop. Well, I Googled it, and I'm going to, well, where was the download? That was the AI overview from Amazon. I mean, from Google. Food Loop. Is it tryfoodloop.com? Is that what it is? Pay 10 or 20 a month if I was guaranteed good money every day. Them changing the merchant their monthly fee instead of gouging the restaurant 30% on every order. This could take off merchants' money. You talking about the food I should deliver for them? All right, Ellen, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a great. I think the price is right. You can turn stuff really fast, but after selling stuff for 30 years, that's what I do now. And yes, it's Food Loop. You have to pay them to be on their platform. I'm with you. I'm not gonna pay somebody on my is it my voice or my mic? I was kind of mumbling too, so better. Maybe it's me that's cracking up. Your sound is bouncing. Is that better? Is it better now? Let me open up. No, it was my mic. Well, does that sound better now? Or I don't know what the deal is. Oh, there was something I was if I can. Hold on. Let's do this and then I'm gonna try something. Okay, I got that opened up. It's better. But I did a review on some mics the other night or a few days ago, and I was going to try it on this computer to see if it worked, and then my computer crashed. But while we're live and y'all can tell me if this is gonna work, let me find it. What I do? Okay, hold on. I gotta get some more light going on over here. Okay, this is the transmitter part. Where is the receive? Oh, is that part of it? That goes there. Oh, I put them back in there. Okay, let's try this. I don't sing. Only in the shower. Where are these mics? Let's see. All right, we're going to. I'm going to try something here. Let's see. Settings. I don't know if it'll let me switch mics. Oh, mic. Communication USB audio. We're going to try it. Give me this. Tell me if I can't hear me. Can you? One, two. Check, check. One, two. Can y'all hear me now? Looks awful. No singing in the shower for me. Okay, is that better? A little. My thoughts on this, I was thinking about keeping this. Yeah, instead of just flipping on. Oh, there. Yeah, I got it right there. So can y'all, does that sound okay right there? Yeah. I'm mainly doing it because I was looking at StreamYard to see if it's getting the green lights. My idea was on keeping this is I thought I could, in theory, sit back there and zoom the mic in, I mean the camera in. Whoa, whoa. I hit the home button. Woo, y'all spinning around here. Where's Zoom? Oh, Zoom. See, I was thinking that, I could get my laptop and I could sit over there. I wouldn't always just have to be sitting here. If I could use this lav mic, reading with grandpa. Well, I was going to start the videos on Tuesdays. Like, what, what did everybody? talking, what was it, Grandpa? Talking with Grandpa on Tuesdays or wait a minute. Not that close. There's nothing else for 700, then you need to sell it for 350 or 400. Oh, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this mic, um, let's let's get this readjusted here. Well, my white balance is blown out with that light turned up or turned at my face there. Anyway, just out of curiosity, does this mic actually sound better than this one? 'Cause when I was doing the review, it kinda sounded like it. I don't know, I hate to say it sounds better, but I know that you could walk throughout the house. It does right now. Well, that's cool. Okay. That other mic was sounding crappy. Oh, this one? And the crazy thing about this one is this is a high dollar mic. Okay. I may just start using because this would be easier because I can, if and what was that figure? He used to get on his phone and join his own lives, and we could go walk around or whatever on a live stream if we wanted to. I don't know. That's kind of that's weird that this one is sounding that bad. Does it always sound bad? You have a shower jams playlist. Let's see. Well, that StreamYard's what I use. It does ask. But Dashing Grandpa. That would be a recent video. There's that. Oh, wait. Open link in the window. There's that. There's that. There. It sounds better for me than it does it. It sounds like a connect. Sounded like a connection issue. Hmm. I didn't know it's kind of. Anytime I'm doing a live, y'all, if it don't sound good, let me know. The new studio mic I picked up from Marketplace sounds really good from what I've heard. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm hoping you will. To me, um, your lighting and your audio, especially your audio, 'cause sometimes lighting is not so bad, but your audio's gotta sound good on videos. Because there's been some videos that I can't hear them, and I just leave. I X them off of them. There's a YouTuber that does Amazon reviews, and when she's not doing reviews, but she's doing, like, helping and stuff, and sometimes I can't hear her. I just X off of it. this mic, present, share screen, window, that one, share. That's that one. That's 40 bucks. This is 40 bucks. This would be very restricted. The studio mic sounded not so great a little while ago. It's normally fine. And it could be something that I've got. Maybe I don't know. A USB mic, a lot of people want these XLR mics like this one is, but a USB, you don't have to have your gain and all that, and a bunch of them come with software, and you can run software. I don't know. This mic here that I've got on the screen is for, the iPhone and the Galaxy or Android, 'cause this well, here, so this is what y'all call that? What is it called? That kinda connection for your iPhone. Anyway, that's that one. I've got the other one plugged into my USB hub over there that's plugged into the computer, so that I don't even have to plug it into the computer, I can just plug it in that USB hub. How does it connect to your phone? Just plug that into what do you call Lightning, yeah. You just plug that into your phone, your Lightning if you're using an iPhone. The other one is the Type-C. I've got it plugged in and using it, but you just plug that in and it connects. It doesn't do Bluetooth either. You don't have to do nothing, just plug it in and it starts working. Y'all saw me or didn't actually see me, but you kinda saw what I did a while ago. I just plugged in this into my not this particular one, but just like it, only it was a Type-C. Just plugged it into my USB port, and I didn't do anything. It's fine. The Lightning is just do you use an iPhone or do you use Android? Unless you're using a new iPhone, 'cause I think the new iPhone switched to the Type-C. It's it's just that plug. It's a lightning plug right there. But anyway, I was thinking about and that here's the charging case, and this will just hook on there just like that. But these don't have the thing that plugs into your phone does not have a built-in battery in them, but it gets the power from the phone. But they do have a port. You can see there's a port right there that you can plug in a battery bank if you're using your phone and say you're doing a live stream and your phone starts to go dead and you're using this mic, you can plug in your that's plugged into your phone. It's say it's plugged into your phone, on the bottom there, you can plug in another power bank into this and it'll charge your phone and you can keep it right on going. Yeah, I'm not gonna put a well, I guess I could. If anybody is interested in buying this, all I gotta do is put, it earns commissions or whatever that is that you put, which I don't think makes a big deal, but anyone looking for a new Android, check out the OnePlus 13. I like the mic because it gets rid of the background noise, can have the phone and the air conditioning. Yeah, this one button, I believe, let's see if y'all can hear. Let me turn this heater. Okay, now let me push this button. Now, can y'all hear that heater? Because I think if I remember right, if the green light is on, it's the noise canceling. So you should be able to hear that. Yeah, and now you should be able to. Might will go dead before your phone does. Oh, this part? Yeah, probably. I don't know how big the. I think it said it lasted 8 hours. If I remember right. And I don't know. Well, I know some people will run a live stream longer than 8 hours, but I'm keeping it up there. All right, Tim. Have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, a little narrow, tiny one. You're talking about the plug on your phone? You have a headphone jack. You can get a lapel mic. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can. Where is my? I started because I use this on my uh, reviews, and usually I have a wired lapel mic. But I have a lapel mic plugged into my car, and I can plug it into my tablet if I'm going to do a live stream out there. I don't even know where it's at, but anyway, it's just a little microphone on the wire. You plug it into your phone if you have the little round 3.5 millimeter plug. Yeah, I don't yeah, I don't have that thing. I have a little narrow, tiny computer because that might come with a window. Yes, little mid cat, and it's got a little magnet on it, and it's right on there, just like that. But I was calling it a dead rabbit in the review. Dead rabbit. Well, a lot of people call it cat. I'm going to get on right now. Thank you so much. I'm going to get on right now. Small lapel. Mics I have a last. Mics I have last long time. Oh, you're gonna order? Are you ordering this one, Mary? This one's. I think I've thought about selling it, but I think I'm gonna keep it because I like the idea of being able to plug it in over there. Like I said, if I want to do a live over in the recliner, if I'm tired of sitting in this chair all day, and then I can just go over there and just chillax. I won't be able to. I don't think you can make the if I could make that whole screen, the chat window, I could probably see it from over there. But I can always I hate my tablet, but and I don't have to type either. That would work. I could just use my own tablet. I got a little 11-inch tablet. I can do live streams with this from the car. I found that out one day. And little doings, but I could sit over there and we could just hang out. I get tired of sitting in this chair sometimes. So what kind of mic do you have? Comes with the case. Yeah, this mic doesn't doesn't have the 3.5 millimeter jack on it where you can plug in the wired lapel, but you don't really need it. You can put this up on your collar or on your shirt, wherever. Howdy, Presley. Howard and Presley McKitty. All right, I like it. 50% off for that too. Order the one you gave the link to on the computer. Have the goodies on YouTube so you were getting messages from both channels. Is it a good clip on that mic one? Yeah. Um, on that clip right there, seems to be. I hit that button, but it seems to be a good one. It's pretty stiff, but it's new. It's got. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the little grabbers up in there. You got to open it up pretty far to get it over your shirt because if you just open it a little, as you can see, it's not opening up your shirt. You can put it up bigger and you can get it on there. But it says this will last 8 hours. And it says because the charger that case apparently has a built-in battery in it. And it says this will last up to 36 hours. I wouldn't count on that. If this mic is going to be more dependable than this one, 'cause- and I have another mic in there that I can hook up. Um, which doing the review, honestly, it kind of changed my voice a little bit, made it a little deeper, and I kind of like that better. I, if this mic is going to start messing up, I may just switch those mics out. I gave my grandson the had a dual mic set up. It was for what do you call it, podcasting. Like when two people had two mics with the boom arms, but it had the little soundboard with it. He was wanting the soundboard for when he's doing gaming. So maybe that worked out for me. But I have another mic, but it's a USB or XLR. But I kinda like the idea of just plugging it into the XLR or the USB, 'cause then you don't have to worry about your gain on this little I got a little it's called Scarlett little control box, got your gain on it, but you can hook the guitar up and all that. And it kinda overkill for what I do, until I can afford I'd really like to have the DJI box, but they're like $400. But they have the clipping on them because the clipping, if you've done some audio editing, you'll have a line here, and it'll go above that line, and it'll be yellow. Start cutting it out because it's going over the level. But it's got that auto clipping, and it'll keep all your audio level. So if you get real loud and then you get quiet, it keeps it more balanced. And it has on well, that's what I like about this one, has onboard recording. You don't have to have I can just go like this. I don't have to have the receiver. I can just use the transmitter and take the audio off this and sync it up with the video. But that's a lot of trouble. You have to clap to get your sound mark. Well, I hope that mic works good for you, Mary, and thanks for using that link, by the way. I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you may make through my Amazon links, uh, I might make 3 or 4 cents off of that, but hey, it adds up. I got no problem. To the making the eBay days when you're dial-up on DSL and a lot of yeah. So Mary's Gigs is Howard and Presley McKitty. I am confused. Oh, I don't know. I don't think Alex is here. Y'all, let me get over to Alex's channel. Where am I? There I am. Oh, I'm on Dashing Grandpa. Am I subscribed to Alex on Dashing? I should be. Let's see. That's not it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I know I'm subscribed to him. Oh, there he is. I know most everybody is most everybody is subscribed to Alex, but if you're not, he's at 995 subscribers. He was 993 last night, or not before last. And I bet you he's got the watch hours, so he only likes a little bit being monetized. 'Cause he's been on for 147 videos. But anyway, it'd be kinda cool if Alex could get, uh, monetized. I don't know what his watch hours are. I was just noticing that the night before last, he was at 993. Anyway, Mary. So Mary or uh, Mary's Gigs is Howard and Presley McKitty? Did I understand that right? So Howard and Presley are your cats, and you have 2 channel or 2 accounts. It already made me do the channel for the cat, and then I got a second cat, so now the cat oh, okay. Gotcha. So if I say, "Howdy, Mary," and I don't have to say, "Howdy, Howard and Presley." Whew. Oh, you're already on Alex's channel? He only likes a few like 5. Oh, I can give him another one because as long as he's getting the watch hours, boosting somebody's, uh, subscriber count is great, especially when they're that close, but if they get all these subscribers and they don't have people watching, then it kinda gives mixed signals to YouTube, so I don't know, but he's so close and, like, you helped me out, Ray, I was so close that I don't think it make that much difference, and Grandpa's Random Reviews has a ton of views. Don't worry about it. You're at 3470. I think you're getting you was at 800 and something? Well, hold on, hold on. What am I doing? I need to log out, go to Dirty Shoes Adventures, log switch account, with my teacup. Where's Dirty Shoes? Oh, Dirty Shoes Adventures has got 900 subscribers. I didn't realize that. I want to get back out and start doing some of those videos, fishing and stuff, but, let's see. I copy that, go over to Dirty Shoes. Oh, Paste and go. Yep. And subscribed. This channel has like Dude RV, Cheap RVing, Frugal Gal, Colorado Mini, and Gunslinger. I don't know how many Google Squad folks still have. A Day Tripper. I forgot about some of these people. Most of the people who choose adventures are campers, RVers and stuff. Only need a little more members to be fully monetized. Um, put y'all's because I don't know if Dirty Shoes Adventures is subscribed to any of y'all. Uh, drop your links. I think y'all can drop your link. I know, right? And where you could, I like you. Can I do this? Uh, add as a moderator. There we go. Now you'll be able to. Now you'll be able to post a link, Mary. But if y'all will post your links right there, you get 900, Ray. Well, I can give you 901. If y'all will post your link, I'll probably find you. Well, I'll probably search. Yep, there you go. Oh, I already am subscribed. I thought it was. Well, Dirty Shoes Adventures already subscribed. Mary's Pigs. There you are. Oh, I'm subscribed on there too. Never mind. I guess I am subscribed. I don't hardly ever get them, so I don't know. Wow, I forgot about a bunch of these people. I don't know one of the ladies that I was subscribed to on here passed away. I don't know if you Ray, you might kind of remember it. It's been a couple of years, a year and a half. It was Lost in or Lola is what she went by, but she used to come on to Dashing Grandpa's lives. She came on a few times, hanging out. But, I noticed she hadn't had any videos or anything out, and then I went to another YouTuber that I know was good friends with her, and I didn't see much. I went to another YouTuber that I knew from meetups that we'd had in the camping world, and, he had one on there that said that she had passed away. That kinda tripped me out. I just saw her name on there. National Yeah, I've got you on here. Oh, anyway. Oh, Alex has 996. Yeah, he should. Mary, you're at 826. 899. Man, just a few more. 101 more. Oh, it was Lost on Land again. She came on, a couple of the National Lampoon's lives. Really nice lady. See, her last video was 1 year ago, so it's been about a year and a half since she's been on. Anyway, yeah, that last video I watched of Alex's, man, he was having a $300 day. I don't know, even back during COVID well, towards the end of COVID and stuff, everything had to open back up, and I was making a bank, and I don't think I ever had $300 days. I had several $200 days, but not $300 days. Golden Girls time. Well, mom said, "It's Golden Girls time." She was I really don't know how old she was. I figured she was a little bit older than me, so in her early 60s. I'm not real sure. And I can't remember. I think she got cancer is what it was. I know she has having hip problems 'cause she used to do a lot of hiking, and she couldn't hike anymore, so she got an electric bike, and then it got to where she wasn't able to ride her bike much, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. Yep, went to a few of her meetups, and then I saw her at a couple of campsites we went to. Nice lady. Anyway, that's the way life goes. Grandpa's Random Reviews has 1,200 subscribers? Really? Hmm. Sure enough. Hmm. I didn't know. 1208. Wow. My AdSense, that first one was, what did I say? It was like 200 and something dollars. This one, went, "Beep." I would have figured it would have went up. Well, cool. So now you should be. Hello, Krista. And all I get are $2. Well, I think I made $70 at Spark. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, and hopefully Sunday will be good. Yeah, I understand that one. Oh, kids, I'm getting tired, and I gotta find a picture of the wheelchair and a picture of the. Oh, did they ever message me back? Where is Facebook? I don't have Facebook open. But maybe I that on my phone. Facebook. Nope, they never messaged me back. See, people ask if it's available, and yes, it is, and then they don't ever answer you back. Anyhow, I got. I want. I thought about keeping them. I don't know if y'all saw the review. It was kind of the S-shaped stand. I had it in the living room by the bookshelf. It didn't look as good as what I thought it was going to look sitting there. So I sold the two. The one, the baseboard that the frame connects to, busted out, and I put that in on the post I put on Marketplace, and the guy that came by, he said he's just gonna drill through and put a bolt in it. Said I got a brand new one because when I told us, oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Anyway, I have one in the box, and everything was put together, and everything worked out well. Anyhow, I put a few ghost accounts on there. Oh, cool. He's gonna wake up in the morning. I don't even remember. I know he's got a regular W-2 job now, and I remember him talking about I just don't remember where he said he went to work at. Oh, he's got him, 1,000 subscribers. Cool. You get $100 a day on Proxy Picks. That's pretty good. I used on when I was doing like DoorDash and Uber and Grubhub, Bite Squad, I was making about 190 to 210 pretty regularly. But I worked a lot of late hours, and at in those days, my that living situation I was in, I didn't wanna go home, you know? So I stayed up late and did orders late. I say late, probably midnight, so I just wanted everybody to be in bed when I got home, most of the time. There was a good times, but the most time. Anyway, I am going to get out of here and, print the picture out of the wheelchair and the plant stand before I forget about it. And I've got dehumidifier. Gotta put it back in the boxes. I'm not gonna keep it. I tested it out and didn't help me that much, but anyway, I am gonna get out of here, y'all, and, see what I can get done tonight 'cause Saturday anyway, I'll start getting some products in now that I got the computer back up and going good, and get some reviews done, get some money flowing in. Bill, poor Chucker's still here. I didn't know you was here. You just laying back being all quiet. Anyway. Y'all have a great night, and, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all keep smiling, dashing, dancing, prancing, doing whatever it is you want to do, just keep doing something, and I'll see y'all